What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Hostility and I'm still sick, so I apologize if I sound a little different, but we're back with a brand new gaming PC build video, and today our budget is $3,000, so this is going to be the ultimate gaming PC, and obviously it's going to be a bit overkill. Not very many people are going to need this much power when gaming, but I just like playing with a massive budget just to see what kind of performance you can get out of it. So the gameplay you're seeing in the background is just me dicking around in Battlefield. It's not the most spectacular gameplay you're going to watch me do, but it's just there for cinematics, I guess. So yeah, enjoy the gameplay in the background. So just continuing on with the description of the build, this build is just absolutely beastly. Able to be a workstation and a gaming build at the same time. So this build will be able to play most games at 1080p Ultra, 60 FPS, no sweat, no problems whatsoever. Can bump it up to 2K Ultra, no problem, 60 FPS. It'll struggle a little bit at 4K, so probably going to turn the settings down, but you can always add in another graphics card if need be. So yeah, this build is just absolutely legendary. I mean, I would love to have something like this in my room right now, but I guess you can't always have what you want. Hey, you can't shoot someone down for dreaming though. So let's go ahead and get started and kick it off with the CPU, which is going to be the Intel Core i7 5820K 3.3 GHz 6-core processor. And as you can see on the screen, probably a little bit before, or I don't know if I extended it, but I have new graphics. So a lot of you guys have been giving me feedback and saying that I should put like pictures of the items that I'm just talking about. So there you go. I finally stopped being lazy and decided, you know what, I should put a little bit more effort in my video. So there you go. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the added, visualness of it, I guess. So yeah, talking about the processor. So we are doing an X99 build, and this 5820 is probably the best X99 processor, socket 2011 that you can get. Price to performance, like all the other ones are just outrageously overpriced. You don't really need something like that, especially if you're just doing a gaming build. Like this should be able to handle most of your workstation stuff, and be a bit overkill for gaming as well. So you got 6 cores at 3.3 GHz, and obviously it is overclockable. So going on to the CPU cooler, we are using the Corsair H100i GTX, and I don't know, I just chose the GTX just because it's better. But I personally do prefer the look of the normal H100i, but I guess the GTX is, provide you a lot better performance, especially with the beastly CPU like this. Now onto the motherboard, the Asus Rampage V Extreme EATX LGA 2011-3 motherboard, and just as the name implies, this thing is just the mother of motherboards. There you go. So this thing is not only EATX, which is larger than ATX. This has so much stuff. Like you get the added ROG bonuses such as the sound card, the Wi-Fi. I mean, sorry, not the Wi-Fi. The internet, protocol thingy that helps you transfer faster, like game boost, stuff like that. Just has so many features that just help improve your game. Also has so many like added additional features. I don't know if this one has water cooling capability, so if you do a custom loop, you can loop it into the motherboard so it cools the V thingy majiggy that controls your CPU voltage. But if that is, that'll be cool as well. And at around this price range, I would actually start considering a custom loop, but I just haven't added one in. So we've gone for closed loop systems so far, but yeah, this motherboard has it all. Whatever you want, whatever you probably don't even need, this motherboard will have, and it's just an absolute beast. Okay, this motherboard will last you a long time, and it's just gonna be, it's brilliant. ROG boards are fantastic. All right. So going on to the memory, we are going with Crucial Ballistix Sports 32 gig DDR4 2400, and that's 4 sticks of 8 gigabytes. And 32 gigabytes of RAM is able to be fitted in the budget, and it is, you can even step up to 64 if you want to, but you don't need to. I'd totally just max out at 32. Like you don't need much more for gaming, and this is ideal for like video work and stuff like that. So yeah, it's clocked at 2400 megahertz, which will give you blazing fast memory. And just basically, if you are planning on building this thing, which please let me know if you are, like absolutely please. I'd try and find this, the cheapest 32 gigabyte kit of DDR4 that I could find. Now going on to this storage, we have two Samsung 850 EVOs, 500 gigabytes. And you know, like I always recommend Samsung 850 EVOs in my builds that contain SSDs. You already know why I love them, and I don't probably need to explain to you, but I'll give you a short TLDR. So yeah, these drives are really reliable, really fast, and will just be optimized for beastly PC, especially like this. And if you put two of them together, you get double the performance. So you're gonna get around read and write speeds of 1000 megabytes per second. Got that right there. But you have to put them in RAID 0. So yeah, just be wary that you'll get 1 terabyte of space. The drives will be working together, so you'll get twice the performance, twice the space. But if you do lose one of the drives, then your whole RAID 0 thing just gets crapped out. So we do have a backup drive to the rescue, and that is the Western Digital Caviar Green 3TB 5400 RPM internal hard drive. So this one's nothing fancy. Obviously a green drive. I don't know, if you guys want something faster, then obviously you can upgrade to the Caviar Black. But the WD Green is this is a nice hard drive. You know, just you don't really need fast speeds for a backup drive, but there you go if you do need that. And obviously, you know, you can add in more drives so you can have more space, which I totally think you do not need since you already have 4 terabytes anyways. But there you go. So yeah, you can just mix and match. Again, it is a custom build, so you're free to do whatever you want. This part list is just a suggestion. So yeah, leaving that imaginative creativity up to you. Now for the video card, we have the EVGA GeForce GTX 980 Ti 6GB hybrid video card. So not only is this an upgrade of the GTX 980, which is already a freaking beast at graphics cards, this is a 980 Ti. It also is the EVGA hybrid version, which means it has water cooling, so you're definitely going to get a massive step up in performance. I'm not too sure on the benchmarks, but obviously it'll give you better performance than a normal 980. But yeah, you do have the water cooling, so you can easily overclock this to, I don't know, some decent clock speed. I'm not sure on what the base clock is. I think it's obviously around over 1000 megahertz. But yeah, this thing like is just one of the better 980s, I suppose. Like, if you're going to get a 980, you might as well go all the way and get this one. I was originally going to put a Titan in this, but I just decided against it. So yeah, I'll talk about that a little bit more toward the end of the video where I do my upgrades. But yeah, the 980 Ti, brilliant graphics card, will be able to easily help you achieve 60 FPS, 1080p on like all games, like every single game that you can get out right now on Ultra. Even do 2K at Ultra 60 FPS. This is just, you know, I don't have the build in hand, so I can't really test it, but this is just my assumption because this graphics card is lovely. And obviously you can either, you know, mix and match the graphics options. You can either go SLI 980s, which will give you even better performance, but then again, keep in mind you are SLIing, which means you do get all the issues that come with SLI. So if you want to go just single card, this is the best option in my opinion. Or if you want to step up a single card option, then obviously you can get the Titan Z, Titan X. I don't know what end letter they're using at the moment, but yeah, you can if you do have extra money, if you have an extra $750 to blow, obviously you can SLI a pair of hybrids because the case will definitely allow it. And speaking of the case, we're gonna go with the Corsair 900D, and this thing is just massive, like compared to all the other smaller D cases like the 350 and the 450. This thing's really big, and no pun intended, that's what she said. But yeah, this will be able to fit in so much stuff. Like you can do like water cooling loops for days, so that's just getting you ready for custom water cooling, adding in more graphics cards, more hard drives, more expansion, just anything you could think of you could probably do and pull off with this case, because there's just so much like room that you can maneuver in. So yeah, definitely a really big case. that's all I can say about this thing, and it looks good too. So yeah, I actually personally love the Obsidian cases and would definitely not mind one on my desk. Probably gonna do that, but yeah, brilliant, big case. And you know how Corsair is, they make brilliant cases with brilliant build quality. So yeah, you won't have any problems with that. Only problem you're gonna have is probably this too much space. And now on to the power supply. Again, we're going with Corsair, and we're getting 1200 watts, 80 plus platinum certified, and this is the AX1200i, I believe. So the AX1200i, just an advanced power supply. I mean, this is definitely not needed. Like, it has Corsair link, so you can monitor like how much power something's taking, and you know, the temperature of the power supply, stuff like that. Similar to the H100i Corsair link. So yeah, and it's fully modular, so you only have to plug in stuff that you need, and it is 1200 watts, so definitely enough to power everything that you have, even overclock and even SLI if you darest do so. And yeah, so it's 80 plus platinum certified, so you're definitely getting a reassurance there, I guess. And Corsair, obviously, just I use Corsair power supplies in every single one of my builds, so you can't go wrong with them. And you know, even budget power supplies and high-end power supplies, Corsair always makes the best. But if there are cheaper brands that you would like to, you know, go ahead and get, like Seasonic and EVGA, they make good power supplies. So yeah, if you can get anything cheaper from them, then go ahead if you are planning to build this build. Now for the upgrades, haven't really put much on upgrades really. Like I don't even have a list here. So one of the upgrades I would do is probably either get 1 terabyte, replace the EVO-Series with 1 terabyte hard drives instead of 500 gigabyte drives, just, you know, so you have more room. You have 2 terabytes. You probably won't even need the backup drive, only just to, you know, keep the backup of the RAID 0. And then another upgrade would be the RAM, so you can get 64 gigabytes, which you obviously do not need at all. Video card upgrade, like I said, 980 Ti is just already good enough, but if you want to go even further and get better performance, Titan Z, I don't know, just one of the Titans will definitely serve you right. But honestly, I don't think that spending an extra $300 to get a couple more FPS is really worth it at this price point. I mean, if you have just money to blow, definitely go ahead and fill your computer up with quad SLI Titans, and that just will last you for a long time. And yeah, I guess that's basically it for the video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy me having free reign over the budget. I think next gaming PC build is going to be even more, and I might even have a special video planned. You know, something that I haven't done in the gaming PC build is actually build a PC, so that might be coming in the near future, and also keep out for that if you are interested. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video and you learned something out of it. Or yeah, I don't expect many people to build this, but this is just a fun video that I decided to do. You know, hopefully you guys also did enjoy the graphics that I did, like the pictures of the parts. Something just that I've been lazy to do until now. So yeah, pictures of parts will be added into future videos that I make. So just, you know, for visuals, I guess, just to keep you guys interested. So cue the outro. That is it for the video, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. I love doing gaming PC videos and just playing around with parts and stuff, and you know, it's just real pastime of mine. So there are 2 videos on the screen right now. One is my previous video, which is a Black Ops 2 live commentary, so if you're into Black Ops 2, go ahead and check that out. And also there's a mystery video. It's probably going to be one of my previous gaming PC videos, so if you still are in the mood, or if you're not sure on what to watch, definitely click on that. My social media links are on the right hand side of the screen, so if you want to message me or tell me anything, or you know, just keep up to date with me, go ahead and follow me on one of those. By the way, I don't have Instagram on the screen, so if you want to see my pictures and stuff like that, go ahead and go into the description. But apart from that, again, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, if you did learn something out of it, please leave a rating and also subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, I've been Hostility, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.